Online giving. St. Paul introduces the availability of online giving for all congregation members. It's a convenient new way to support the church. It's available on your computer, your laptop, your tablet, or your smartphone. It's of particular interest during the coronavirus pandemic. Although we cannot meet for worship every Sunday, the church's costs continue. The building must be maintained. The staff is working and must be paid. Our ministry of witnessing to Jesus must continue. This video will guide you through the process of setting up and using the online giving. Follow along with the video. Pause it whenever you need to if you're doing it as you go along. Open your browser and type in stpaulreading.org. This is instructions for on a PC or computer, laptop, etc. Select online giving. Scroll up so you can see the page at the bottom there. And this is the online giving. That's all there is to it. You hit sign in, sign up, and then create your Give Plus account if you don't have one. Your first name, last name, the email address you want to use. This will be used not only to send the emails to you, but also as your sign-in address. And the password with a confirmation of the password. If you click on the little I over on the right here, you can see the password rules if you have any problems with the passwords. Basically, it's the same as most of them are. 8 digits, some uppercase, some lowercase, some numbers. Then click on the Submit button. And your account has been successfully created. Now we sign in, so we click on the sign in, sign up, put in your email address, johnddoe@gmail.com. Doesn't exist, by the way. Put in your password, exactly as you put it in earlier, and hit sign in. First thing you do is select the fund that you want to donate to. General operating would be the weekly fund. Weekly for the frequency in this case. You click in the starts on and it gives you a calendar. Select the date you want to start it and then the dollar amount that you want to use. So what you have here is you have a $15 donation every week beginning on March 31st. Then we're going to select, first we're going to do pay by credit card, okay, and very simple to fill in. You just fill in the name of the as it appears on the card, John D. Doe, the address, the city, the state, and the zip code. Then follow that with the card number, the 3-digit code from the back of the card, and the month and year of the expiration. Note that on American Express, it's a 4-digit code, not a 3-digit code, and it's on the front of the card. You have the option here, after it brings up the donation summary, to add 2.65% to offset the fees of processing the credit cards. We do not pay any fees for money coming directly out of a checking or savings account, but we do have to pay 2.65% for credit cards or debit cards. We're going to select Give Now again and do another one here. Once again, select the fund. We do Capital Campaign Fund this time. And this is going to be a one-time donation. We're going to make the donation in April, and we're going to give $100. Click on Add Donation. Next brings us to the payment page. This time we're going to select the Pay by Checking Savings Account. Put in the name as it appears on your account. If it's a joint account, you only need one of the names. Your address, the city, state, and zip code. You can do either a checking or a savings account, either one. We're going to do a checking account, so we click on checking. We need the routing number and the account number. And on the checks, the first set of numbers on the micro line at the bottom is the routing number. The second set is the account number. The third set is the check number, so you just ignore that. So we put in the routing number and the account number and click on the next button. And we're back to the donation summary page. When you click the Donate Now button, the donation is complete. Until you click Donate Now, it is not complete. Other things you can do is you can do Give Now as we just did. You can go into Giving History and see a history of all of your all the money you've given. Recurring donations, it'll be a list of all the recurring donations you have set up. Personal information, your name, your password can be updated. And payment methods, you can save payment methods the same way we just did those other payments. And then that way you don't have to put them in every time. You just select them, and of course you can log out. That's all there is to do using it on a computer, laptop, tablet, anything, any device of that sort. Now, to use it on a credit card, on a smartphone, either an Android or an iPhone, you first have to set up the application. So you select either Google Play for Android or App Store for iPhone, and type in the search Give Space Plus, or just Give Plus, and select the Give Plus application, and then click on Install. It will download it, install it automatically, and then it will give you an open button. I believe on the iPhone it might say launch, but it's the same thing. So you click on the open button. It asks if we can share the device's location. That's up to you. Either way, you type in 45215 for the zip code. That's the church's zip code, and that's the fastest way to get to it. There are a lot of St. Paul's out there, and there it is on the very top of the list. St. Paul Evangelical Lutheran Church. Now we create an account or sign in. You only have to create an account once. You don't have to do it on your computer and on your smartphone. Just do it on one or the other. Okay. So we're going to create one on the smartphone now, though, to show you how it's done. So we hit create account. We put in first name, last name, email address that you're going to use. So once again, it's used for both your sign-in and for sending you emails. Then your password and a confirmation of the password. Hit submit. Your account has been successfully created. That's all there is to that. Now to log in, to sign in, to actually do a donation, you hit sign in and then put in your email address, jddoe@gmail.com in this case, and your password. And click sign in. You may or may not get this option here. It depends upon your operating system of your phone. Same with this, with the autofill. Click on the plus button to initiate a donation. Select the fund. Select the frequency. We're going to do a weekly. Select the date you want to start by just clicking on Starts On, and it gives you a calendar. Select the date, OK. Then you select the amount, either by clicking on one of the buttons or typing the amount in. We're going to type it in here, $10. And then next, and we have a summary of what we are doing there. We can edit it at this point by clicking on that, and it opens it back up, and you can make any changes. Then if you click on the very top of the screen, you see where it says Give Now. It asks you if you want credit card or checking account. If you select credit card, we get this screen. Put in your billing address. You can do the card details first, by the way, but I'm just doing the billing address first for demonstration purposes here. But your name, address, city, state, and zip, just like you normally would do this. And then we need to put in the credit card information at the top. So you put in your card number, the 3-digit or 4-digit code number, 3-digit for most cards and on the back, 4-digit for American Express and on the front, the expiration month and year, then click Next, and we have a summary showing us what we've done. Now, once again, you have the option of adding 2.65% to help offset the processing fees. Because on cards, we pay that fee. We do not pay that fee on direct withdrawals from your checking or savings account. When you hit complete donation, you'll get a reward screen telling you that it was completed, and you also receive an email. We're going to do another one here. We'll go and we'll click on Give Now again. And we're going to select the Capital Campaign Fund. And frequency we'll use one time. And starts on date, we'll use something in April. Let's go with April 30th. And then we select the amount. We're going to try click on one of the buttons this time. So $100 even. And then hit add. And it shows our pending donations. You notice they're both showing because they're both pending at this point. We haven't okayed either of them. By clicking on either of them, you can edit them. Once you're satisfied with it, you click on the Give Now up at the top, and it asks you for credit card or checking account. We select the checking savings this time. Put in your customer name as it appears on the checking account. If it's a dual account, dual account, you only need one of the names. You don't need both. The joint account, that's the word I was looking for. The city, the state, and the zip. And then we're going to go back up to top now and fill in checking, the routing number, and the account number. The routing number is the first number on the bottom of the check, first group of numbers. The account number is the second group of numbers. And it brings us back to a donation summary page. Is this correct? We hit complete donation, and that will complete the donations. In this case, we're not going to do that because that checking account I put in doesn't exist. So the other things you can do, if you click on the menu up at the top, the little 3 lines, you can do another Give Now. You can get giving history, showing what you've already given, what's already been deducted from your account or your card. Recurring donations show you what's coming up, and you can edit them at this point. You can change them. Personal information gives you your name, address, and then in the case of a cell phone, the type of authentication you use. You can change the password, and you can store payment methods if you desire. Makes it easier to make future payments. And you can change church, but we don't advise that. And if you hit log out, it logs you out, and it's secure, and you're ready to go to start over again if you like. Thank you very much for paying attention. If you have any questions, please contact the church office. Their phone number is listed here on the screen, along with their hours and the emails for the office and the pastor. And I thank you for your attention.